Safe and Merthyr provide an advice. They go along to people's homes, assess the safety of people's homes, and then provide support to improve the wiring, for example, of that person's home, to look at the lighting within their home, and so on and so forth, to ensure that the older person within their home is safe within their home environment.
What the project consists of is the testing of appliances in people's homes.
Well, the first thing he did, he made me aware it's from a safety issue. He went to my toaster and my kettle and explained that they should never have been on the same socket. We were both in the same socket because they could blow, and he put me right on that. And then he went to my mixer, which is years old, but it's still functioning. And he said the plug was no good on my mixer, gave me a new plug.
The big part of this project is that we educate the person in the house to the problems of overloading. What else we do? We pat test. We use a machine that makes sure it tests the appliance to make sure that the appliance is safe to use. The other problems obviously are things like plugs. That if a plug is 15, 20 years old, it could have no insulation on the pins. And if there's no insulation, the pins can be very dangerous. In that situation, we will just change the plugs. If there's loose cord coming out of the appliances, we will repair it. We actually go through every single appliance in the house. We take the cap of the plug off. We make sure it's got the correct fuse rating. If anything needs tightening or repairing, we do that as well. Say, for example, if we test a toaster and on the machine, on the pat testing machine, the toaster will say fail. There's a bad earth, there's bad insulation. In industry, we would get a sticker and put a sticker on that toaster saying fail, you can't use this. Obviously in someone's house, we can't tell anyone anything. If someone is frail or they don't really understand what I'm talking about by saying that this has failed, we'll get a member of the family, and we will ring the member of the family and explain to them exactly what we've done.
Out in the passage then, I had a plug for the alarm, for the router for the computer, the telephone, and they were all on one block. And he took one look at that and he took it and he said, that is no good. So he's now given me a long extension, the long extension to put the different plugs in, and it looks neater anyway.
You will see every day in the news, fire, somebody's been electrocuted. This project can actually stop that.
Well, I feel safer. I know my electrical equipment is right, and it's been an education. I know the things that I shouldn't do, which I just took for granted before, and I've been doing them a long time. And I would probably still have carried on doing them.
And the feedback is amazing, because I mean everybody is so grateful that we've been there, because they realised what could have happened if we hadn't been there.